Uplink.
Attack, attack, attack!
You need to attack more than once? You should work on that.
Get the satellite to the uplink station. We have the satellite drone. Satellite transferred.
Small.
Hostiles have the satellite drone.
EKI.
They have satellite uplink. Satellite reset. We've lost the satellite. Our team has the satellite. Recover that satellite drone.
Fire breakdown.
The satellite drone has been dropped. Satellite drone reset. We have the satellite. Drop the satellite drone. They have the satellite drone. Friendly UAV inbound. Hostile satellite carrier down. The satellite drone has been dropped. Hostile UAV spotted. Our team has the satellite. Friendly UAV inbound. Drop the satellite. Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online. Enemy has the satellite. Hostile UAV above. They dropped the satellite drone. We have the satellite. Our satellite carrier is down. Get the satellite back.
Seraph down.
Enemy uplink achieved. Satellite drone reset. Our team has the satellite. We lost the satellite. Hostiles have the satellite drone.
Care package.
Satellite dropped. We have the satellite.
Request resupply on my grid.
Supplies dropped. Next AO.
HCHD deployed.
Hardened sentry. Ready to
Satellite uploaded. Satellite drone reset.
hardened sentry. Ready to
Our satellite carrier is down. Recover that satellite drone. Friendly UAV inbound. Enemy uplink achieved. Satellite drone reset. They have the satellite. Time's running out. Finish this. Friendly has the satellite drone.
Tango down.
We took a beating, but we're not done yet. Bring it.
That's a kill.
Halftime.
Hardened sentry, ready to deploy.
Take the satellite drone to the uplink station.
Sentry online.
We have the satellite.
Clearly inferior.
We have satellite uplink. Satellite drone reset. Friendly has the satellite drone. UAV inbound.
Confirming kill. Threat neutralized.
Satellite drone transferred. Satellite uploaded. Satellite drone reset. Our team has the satellite.
Hardened sentry shutting down.
Satellite transferred. Drop the satellite drone. Recovered that satellite drone. Friendly has the satellite drone. Our satellite carrier is down. The satellite drone has been dropped. Our team has the satellite.
Shut out.
We've lost the satellite. They have the satellite. Hostile spotted.
I'm hostile.
Enemy has established remote satellite uplink. We have the satellite drone. Our satellite carrier is down. Get the satellite back. Our team has the satellite. Drop the satellite drone. We have established remote uplink. Friendly has the satellite drone. Our satellite carrier is down. Be advised, hostile UAV coming.
Fire break neutralized.
They have the satellite drone. Hostile talent detected. Our team has the satellite. UAV UAV inbound. Satellite drone transferred. Satellite transferred. Mission clock running down. Hostiles have the satellite drone. Battery down. We have the satellite drone. Enemy with weapon. Get the satellite back. Satellite drone reset. Stand down. It's a draw.
Got a threat.
Mission time extended. Take the satellite drone to the uplink station. Hostile RAP support ship overhead. They have the satellite. They have satellite uplink. We lost the battle, but the war goes on. Bring your A game.
Spectre down.
Overtime. Get the satellite to the uplink station. Be advised, hostile counter UAV is online. Hostile UAV above. We dropped the satellite drone. Enemy has the satellite. Hostile hazer detected. They have satellite uplink.
Spectre KIA.
Mission is a bolo. Get out of my sight.
What are we? Recruits? With these upgrades, you never stood a chance.
uplink.
Let's get this party started.
You know you're creeping us out, right?
Take the satellite drone to the uplink station. Get the satellites back.
Tango down.
They dropped the satellite drone.
Copy KIA.
Hostile UAV spotted. Satellite reset. Friendly has the satellite drone. Hostiles have the satellite drone.
He's dead.
Hostile counter UAV above. Radar is down. Satellite drone has been dropped. We have the satellite. The enemy has the satellite. Our team has the satellite.
Copy.
Satellite uploaded. Satellite reset. They have the satellite drone. Friendly UAV inbound. Enemy has established remote satellite uplink. Hostile UAV above. Get the satellite back. Enemy has established the remote satellite uplink. Recover that satellite drone. Satellite dropped. Friendly has the satellite drone.
Frag! Move!
Our satellite carrier is down. They have the satellite. Raps deploy ship inbound. Hellstorm inbound.
Shut out.
The satellite drone has been dropped. Our team has the satellite.
Profit KIA.
Drop the satellite. Get the satellite back. Hostile satellite carrier down. Friendly has the satellite drone. They've established remote uplink. Hostile UAV spotted. Satellite drone has been dropped. We have the satellite. Drop the satellite drone. Hostiles have the satellite drone.
Lethal.
Hostile satellite carrier down. We have satellite uplink. Satellite reset. We dropped the satellite. Get the satellite back. Friendly has the satellite drone. Hostile UAV above. Recover that satellite drone. We're out of time. Don't hold back. Enemy has established remote satellite uplink. Have the satellite. Drop the satellite drone.
Incoming lethal!
Good job, Steve. Do it again and let's go home. Halftime. Take the satellite drone to the uplink station. Be advised, hostile UAV incoming.
Tempest discharge ready.
Get the satellite back.
It looked great for Envy there. They get the first 2 kills, but as they push on through, some great movement by a member of Epsilon. They keep hovering in the air. So it's awkward sightlines where Envy, who are a very slide-heavy retake team, and what I mean by that is they're a team that gets to a door. John and Apathy will slide on through, try to hip-fire the player close. When they're up above them in the air, it's an awkward gunfight, and Epsilon exposed that there, thankfully for Envy. Even though they don't get a ton of time, they get...
Why this map is hard to come back on, because they were down, what, 60? That felt like a good hold for Epsilon, didn't it? The lead didn't change a whole lot. I mean, Envy's still in control. At one of these points, you know, you're going to need a solid 40, 50-point hold. Maybe baseball be where it happens. This time you don't have streaks, but let's look at it. John, 200 off Trinity Rockets. Will they have another? They very well might. Imagine this, if they give up streaks at the worst time yet again, so you have it to work with as you get over to baseball.
Yeah, and John just picks up a weapon as well. That was what I was going to bring up. He was running out of ammo. Quick challenge here. No! Cortez cuts him down. 60-second lead still for Envy, though, as they continue to pull away.
It's a very big kill. You don't have that tool to work with if you're Envy. And now, with 10 seconds left, maybe they could break on through. A couple kills going to Epsilon. Down 70 points in this one, Jack.
And I believe that reaction is for a Bravo stage where Ghost Gaming continued to impress. I think the hype from Lacefield tells a story there.
Well, I mean, big story there, right? Lacefield dropped from Cloud9. How's that for sweet revenge?
Oh, it doesn't get better than that. On the Champs main stage, he gets the job done. That match you'll hear updates for and how that plays into the bracket in a little bit. But for now, refocusing our attention to this Envy Epsilon Game 4. If you are switching on over, Envy up in this series, up 2-1, now up in Game 4 as well.
You know, we kept harping on it. You need that flawless hold here at baseball. This is where you're going to get it done. Scarab out. Can he hit the camo player? The Scarab explodes right before he gets through. Slasher now the opportunity to make a big play. He only gets one, but the flood is still there. Where's the final trade go? To Apathy. Last man standing. Pops his teammates at blue. That, for me, is likely the dagger in this game.
Yeah, and it's funny, you said, can he hit the camo player? The camo player he hit was his teammate, Dave. The Scarab blows up team kills their own camo player, and just like that, Envy hold again. Now up to a 70-second lead on the verge of closing out this series to move on to the winners round 2 again, where they'll now face Ghost Gaming if they do so.
Oh, this would be a spectacular, spectacular comeback. Again, similar to what we saw in Envy due to LG. Can Epsilon maybe give Envy a little bit of that pain? No one racking up time right now. Not going to be an issue, I don't think, because there's plenty of time left on the play clock.
John challenging Hawkey, some nice reaction time and shots there. John, we know, was our CWL Championship MVP last year. After the incredible performance he put on, the clutch factor was always there, it seemed, and he was consistent in the respawn game modes. Right now, this is the stuff they need from him every single time. He may not be getting a ton of time, but guess what? J-Cap's there to help out. If John's playing well, Cap is more than happy to sit in that hard point to make sure his team gets a W.
And I know group statistics aren't the most important thing when you talk about KD, but as good as Slasher was, John was right there with him, buddy.
Yep.
That's played spectacular.
All three getting involved in the slaying.
John, please.
Yeah, I think
he's got 6 in a row.
For reactive armor.
Runs into reactive, but he just exploded there. Reactive now popped by Apathy. 15 seconds needed.
This should do it.
Envious.
Nothing flashy, nothing too crazy, but this is where Envy are at their best. They're within 9 seconds of taking this series in the rematch between Josh and Envy on a Champs main stage. It's Envy taking it yet again, this time 250 to 144.
It's something about Champs time for this team. They come alive when the most money is on the line. What a great performance here in Winners Round 1, and I think for me, convincingly, this looks like a team that could win it all.
There's a reason why at those major events like Anaheim, we say wake-up call for teams. And I think Envy not only had their wake-up call, but they have vastly improved since that top 24 placing. They take that series and make it look damn easy in games 3 and 4. They brush off that rough map 1, and it's great to see from these veteran leaders on that squad.
When I talked to Cap, this is before, I can't remember if it was stage 2, I think it was right after Anaheim, before we did Hot Mic episode.
Yeah.
He said, it's like we lost faith and trust in each other, and he's like, it's painful. He's like, these guys are like brothers, we play together so much, it's like we just don't trust each other anymore. And just like that, you get a victory, or you start winning, you start looking good, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I remember how good you are. I remember the plays you can make, and here they are, man. All 4 playing at, championship level.
The World League Championship title again.
All right, well, that'll be it from us. We're going to toss it over to Chris Puckett and the gang to break down that intense match.
Boys, we are having fun today. We had upsets in the first match with Infused taking down Rise. Now we have Envy up over Epsilon once again. Phil, this one's a little bit more expected, though, because we saw it in the group stages for Stage 2. Envy seems to have the edge over the European team. Is there anything about this match in particular that you see as a common problem for Epsilon?
I mean, Epsilon, I think, notoriously against North American squads
Okay. Let's recap a bit, shall we? This was meant to be a new start, really. A perfect world. Free from all the evil that had corrupted each and every corner of the known and unknown universe. It was going to be a place of safety for the kids, the little yous. You little... Well, so far, so good. But things started to go wrong soon after you arrived. Now, I can understand your initial shock coming face to face with Maxis, especially after so long. But you did the right thing. You followed the plan. You brought the summoning key here, and you destroyed that bloody machine once and for all. Thing is, Maxis went and ballsed everything up.
My mom always told me not to talk while chewing. She'd forgive me this time.
The rampage will now begin.
Giant monsters in the sky, islands in space. Looks like someone put the entire universe in a massive blender and pressed start. Show me something special, Gobblegum. Come on, Monty, make it a good one. I'm sure that color tasted different last time. My taste buds are so screwed up. I'm kinda glad you don't respect my boundaries, Bonejaw! This might do more damage than I thought. Good. Alright, one more time and I'm done. For real. Sorry. Throat's a little hoarse. I suppose I better try and find this Dr. Monty. Seems like he was on the right side of the fight. Jeez, where do I start? Time for a little spray and slay. It ain't efficient, but it is fun. Nothing says goodbye like several slugs to the face. Dempsey's got a shotgun. Okay, maggot sacks, you know the drill. Come get some meatbags. Ain't gonna be pretty, but today we'll get two shits. Good thing about a rifle is that it won't ever let you down. Just like a horse. I bet this does something good when I smash it open, right? It's noggin knocking time. Hey there, Shotty. I was starting to get lonely. Chewing faster to make it work faster. It just hurt my jaw. Hey, no push!
would probably say Gunless, but I think the second half of the year, though, once Gunless leaves this roster and they bring in Clay, Pristini has really started to heat up. And you know, he's that second guy. I mean, you get Clayster, you bring him in, you know what he's going to contribute to the team. Pristini is that next guy. He's kind of like his attach from when they won the Call of Duty Championship back in Advanced Warfare. You know, Clay's going to be that long-range NV4 player, the AR staple on this roster. Pristini's going to be that fast, aggressive player in your face.
And he's been getting more and more praise from the rest of the competitive Call of Duty scene, from the other pro players, saying that Pristini fills a role that almost nobody does right now in competitive COD. He's the first into the fray, and the fact that most times he's ending games at either dead, even, or positive shows just how impressive he is of a player. United with 60 straight uncontested points, now up by 40, as they've shown a great strength to their gameplay, their ability to rotate from one side of the map to the other while keeping control.
Yeah, they just play so smart and consistent. And you knew that was going to happen when Clay joins this team. They did the same with Gunless, but it's a little bit different, right? Everybody playing at such a fast pace. And now they're so versatile where they can slow the game down, they can rotate early, they can play fast. United's hardpoint game looks very good, and I know you talk about breakout players, right? I had a dinner with like eggs.
Free run. Objective failed. Redo. Free run. 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 Free run.